SAP Cloud is getting started with serial numbers and good receipts. Ever encourage a product that needs a unique identifier, like a car VIN or a laptop serial number. In SAP, these are serial number managed materials, and handling them correctly is crucial for tracking, warranties, and compliance. For SAP beginners using SAP Cloud, let's demystify how you record this special item when they first enter your stock. What is the purpose of a serial number? Think of a serial number as an individual fingerprint for a specific item. It allows you to track that exact item throughout, throughout, throughout its life cycle, from receipt through production, sell, and even repair. Scenario: initial stock entry for a serial number managed material. Let's say you are breaking exit stock, bringing existing stock that has never been tracked in SAP before into your system, and these items have unique serial number. How you would perform a good receipt for initial entry movement type 561 in ACP S/4HANA Cloud. So first, log on as a warehouse clerk. Why? You need the right permission to handle the inventory movement. The warehouse clerk role gives you access to the necessary apps. Or number two, open the post good movement. It's exactly the same thing like legal. How? Why? So, I I call the application legal. So for that, I just enter legal. Our name is postcode receipt, or postcode movement, or postcode transfer posting. Each app has is useful, but as a path. So I select postcode receipt. So why? Migo is your go-to app for all types of inventory movement, receiving, plus movement, issuing, transferring goods. Pro tip: if Migo does not open directly to good receipt order, simply select reference document from Migo transaction order for the drop down. So let's go together. So we are in the first screen of the Migo. You concentrate on the following point. So you look for the field where you see previous, and then instead of your one to the other, you select. It's not this one. Sorry. I recall Migo and yeah, first good movement. Sorry. Everybody can make mistakes. So see, that's just good, right? Easier one to hit them order. So some application restrict the value on the drop-down list. So we have the information. Good receipt is 01 at 10 for order, and the next point is input movement type 561 for receipt per initial entry of stock balance. Again, we do that when we want to do a demo or we initiate for the first time the stock. Again, if you initiate for the first time your store, you use a migration cockpit. So you can use it in for your test, your demonstration with your customer. Why? The movement type is critical. 561 tells SAP, I'm adding new stuff into the system that was not there before for unrestricted use. It's like writing an opening balance for your inventory. So again, you do it because you want to prepare a demonstration or you want to make some tests. That is my case for because I realize hand-to-hand process to explain the subcontracting process. So enter material, for example, RM33 and RM34. Why? Because you are telling SAP what item you are receiving. So if you want to receiving this information, the system knows this material is serial number managed or not. So how to see that? So I enter RM 133 and RM14, for example, 10 pieces like this. Then enter quantity, uh, not necessarily unit of entry. Perhaps if you have an alternative unit, why not? Why? How many of these items are you finding? But let's prefer time to click on enter and leave the system. Okay, the default value is the cases. So the next point, specify where, plant and storage. Why? Where exactly in your physical warehouse is this material going to be stored? For example, for my country, one, I've got a different storage location. So for that, I have here the plant and here the storage location. I use the that's right. And I'm able, for example, to change this one because I would like to put this contracting raw material in the storage location 999. And then I do it for, I can also, if I know exactly the number, 999, and I click on enter. Okay. Then the crucial step. One, they enter the serial number, leave the system generates automatically. A number. Again, it's just for a demo, but the serial number is provided by your supplier. Why? Because the material is serial number managed. SAP demands that you enter the unique identifier for each individual item you are receiving. This is where you manually put or scan the specific serial number for every single of your material. How? Look for the serial number tab or section within Migo. So for that, click on the detailed data and I look for, I don't have this information. I will try with another material managed by batch. HG23 and 10 paces. I just want to be sure that I enter the right bullshit. Um, uh, and the materials are maintained for batches, but not for serial numbers. I just have a look if I can change it because, yeah, so for that, I look for the row 3 and 4. Okay, if I go different options, manage product master data. So all this material, I just want to be sure that I use the right one because I've got several raw materials to test. Uh, I've got yes, and M33. Sorry again. I not the right one. I just for provide you the right information. Again, sorry. It's always when you are in live, remember all the information. So to be sure, I will show you if I want to M33, for example. I do not create the materials. That's why I'm fine. So I will show you. See, if I want to use 313 like this, I click on go. Like this, I am able to show you. I select the project and I copy the material. Okay, I click on OK. And then the most important that, for example, I keep the raw material, but page just look for all the information because I would like to put row PT subtracted, that is exactly uh, row, and I just will change some information like this, and I put that serial number like this. I click on OK, and then I just change the information about the most important that to go in paint. I go in the detail of the paint. Mm, I make also some screenshot to help you provide information if you want to do this test in your system. So you see that the most important is the serial number profile. So like this, you will see the difference. I select right now. For example, I create a dedicated serial number KPC demo. Okay. Uh, I click on apply. Okay, the prep I'm going to activate the batch management to avoid the batch management and so on, but you can leave the both. Can I manage classification, for example, because I want to manage default? No. So I deactivate the batch management required and I click on create. Now, can I click correctly with it? Edit, roll, smooth. Wait, does SAP not generate any message? Ah, okay, I think that's yes. It's a potential that's accurate because I'm sure that it's not a duplicate to that each material for that. Okay, good. I created my material 515. Then I go back. I recall the application go plus with movement. Okay, and this times I enter M 33. Sorry, 5 says 5. And I enter the quantity in cases. And right now, if I go to the see right now the information about with serial number, magic no. So you have two options in this part. You enter manually all the information about the serial number that is are provided by your supplier. That's step 7, the crucial step. Enter the serial number. Why? Because the material is serial number managed. ACP demands that you enter the unique identifier for each individual item you are resolving. This is where you manually input or scan the specific serial number for every single pieces of your metal. How? Look for the serial number tab right within the book. Okay, so in my case, I two options. Auto create serial number like this. So quick, but you can manually one by one the information. Just have a look if I create. I've got some phone number beside me. Oh no, no. So the last step is save your entry. So I click on enter. Everything sounds to be okay. Before to save, you have the option to check that everything is okay. I put it all the times to be sure that it click on the check. Okay, if you enter the shelf life expiration date because okay, shut ah, okay, but I think again there's another issue. The system has me shelf life, but I do not I do not deactivate the flash number, so the system asks me ah. So if you have this line enter the expiration date, that something is still wrong in the material. But definitely, we are always the enter. So I click on cancel. I can and I will do later. So we filter no. And I'm going to again, I will call the management management data. I will call the materials 515. I go in the material and I click on edit. Okay, I was sure that I still activate the pet management. So okay, I reactivate because I deactivate. In this case, I think SAP do not control that you have leave the information that the material is shelf life activated and the batch management is not. But batch management and shelf life, not or. Batch management, you can have a batch management without shelf life, but you cannot have a shelf life without batch management. So I will show you. You have the information about the shelf life and unset planning. As I activate the remaining shelf life, SAP needs a batch for that. Okay. So I click on save. So in this case, I recall. Here, over 561. I enter my bills, 555, 515, technology, then places, uh, and I did SAP generate an internal batch number. I go to the serial number. I click on the two, but you can also import the information. I will show you with another app. You can scan directly with this batch number. Okay, and I click on check. Okay, and that of manufacturers. Okay, check, and access. Okay, batch number has been generated with the information, and I'm able. Everything is okay. Okay, I'm able right now to click on save that post exactly the same thing. Post. While you're finalizing the transaction, SAP records the receipt and crucially links each enter file number to its corresponding material and quantity for your inventory. I will show you then uh, how to find easily each number. So I created. There is two ways to display this information. If you want to see that quickly, immediately, I just have to click on display material number. Here I click on and I go to the tabulation file number and I'm able to display. But I can use also the application EQ03 or the application called EQ name EQ somethings refer to serial number. You can use also the application single material stocks. You are able to display also the information about the serial number. The Dummies takeaway: when dealing with serial number, remember that SAP treats each individual item uniquely. The serial number tabulator is where the magic happens. It's where you give each piece its digital identity within your SAP system. So, thank you so much, and sorry for the different tech points, but in this case, you are able to say to remember that if you have any issue, the most important is know how the master data works. Okay, I've got an issue with the shelf life. Okay, I'm going to the master data. I'm looking for the information about the shelf life. And okay, I know that shelf life and batches live together. Okay, I've got, I don't have the tabulation serial number. Ah, okay, I see that. I remember again that there is a serial profile in the material. So I go back in the master data and I update my master data. Okay, thank you so much.